Good morning. It is Monday, November 17th, somewhere around like 9:45 in the morning. Michael left for work already and I'm walking the dogs. The last couple of weeks have been such a whirlwind of life. I don't understand what's happening anymore. God, talk about life being a roller coaster, right? Like one week life is normal, and the next week my best friend gets married, and then my fiance's dad passes away, and then it's my birthday, and I turn 30, and then my boyfriend proposes to me. I'm like, still just trying to get my life together, and that's like, more stuff is coming at me. I mean, beautiful things, and I'm so excited, and something that I've dreamed about since I was little, but that lady probably thinks I'm a weirdo, because I'm talking to myself. Are you pooping, Mama? Abby. Abby was just pooping in somebody's yard right when they came out. She has like perfect timing for that. She had all these other houses to poop at, and then she decided she wanted to poop at the one with the person coming right out the front door. Like, that's real convenient, Abby. Anyways, yeah, if I didn't want to, I knew I wanted to get certain goals and stuff done in my life. And I knew it was going to be a struggle, but now I really have to do them for real. Not that I wasn't going to really do them for real, but there's just kind of like this extra pressure that's like placed on you when you like add on to like another part of your life, or like new chapter, I guess, or next step, or I don't know. Like, I'm so excited, and I have no idea where all these new life developments are going to take me. Like, I already had my mother-in-law asking for grandchildren. And that's crazy to even think, because we just got engaged. I'm like, oh my Lord. Not that I don't want children. Of course I want children. Who knows when and where. And yeah, it's a little crazy. I know I had always told Michael, because he wants kids, that he would have to marry me first. So, and she's like, okay, well, once you get married, you better get pregnant on the honeymoon. And I was like, that's a little, I can't predict that, but I will sure try, because I gave my word that that's like what it was before that was holding us back from having children, was that I really wanted to be married. Hold on, Abby's not following me. Abby! Let's go, Mama! What a brat, see? She's like a whole 10 feet away. Abby. So, technically, kind of have my life planned out for me from now on. Like, I was like, okay, well, I can't get married next year because my friend Alice is getting married, and my cousin Erin is getting married. And so we're like, okay, let's think for 2016, right? Like, we gotta give ourselves that year for our friends and family, and then looking into then. But then that seems like really soon, right? So when I'm talking to my mother-in-law, I'm like, okay, so at least you're gonna have to wait a year. She's like, oh, okay. I'm like, so within the next 2 years, I could possibly be having a baby. And like when the words came out of my mouth, I kind of freaked out a little bit. So I'm gonna end the video here because there's like construction men blowing leaves, and I don't want it to come out of the video. I just talked about Alice's wedding, and then I'm on. I don't know if you can see it there. Alice Way. Let's see if you can see it better this way. I don't know if you can see it. But I always think that's kind of crazy how life does that. You know, like, I'll be thinking or doing something, and then all of a sudden I see a sign. Yeah, Abby! Yeah. And then yesterday, I was talking with some friends and even some coworkers about it, about, like, being engaged and all that stuff, and then I even talked to Michael about it, and I was like, not that I was lying to you the whole time we were in a relationship, but kind of when you're dating someone and you say stuff like, oh yeah, you know, because the big picture is eventually you want to get married, right? Or whatever your end goal is. And so, you know, I had told Michael several times, like, well, yeah, I want to marry you, I want to have your kids, stuff like that. I kind of told him last night, like, the whole time you're in the relationship and you say that kind of stuff, you're like, you're kind of like just bullshitting people around for a while, or this person, right? Because until it actually happens, it's kind of just a bunch of BS. And then, like, it kind of hit me, like, how real it is. Like, I was like, oh crap. Like, yesterday morning when I woke up, I told Michael, like, oh my god, we're engaged. Like, it's so, like, surreal still to me, I guess. I don't know. I guess you guys have to know the background of, like, Michael and my story. It sounds a little crazy, and I told his mom this yesterday. I'm like, it sounds a little crazy, but I've, like, wanted to marry Michael since I was, like, 15, so that's a little intense. I know it sounds crazy, and what the hell, you were 15, and we've known each other that long, and we met at church, and I don't know, like, I knew that I wanted to, that he was gonna be my one. So creepy. It scares me a little. How much I loved him. And, Michael's mom told me, too, that one of her friends, they were having a conversation, she told him that Michael was going to propose to me, and, you know, they're having a conversation in the car, and, you know, someone mentions, like, oh my god, what if she says no? And, Irene, which is his mom's best friend, was like, no, Natalie loves that boy way too much. And it's true, like, there's no way that I would have said no. I've just been patiently waiting for the longest time ever. Stop looking. There's an old man over there walking a baby. He probably thinks I'm crazy too. And these people in the car are just best. Come on, Abby. Take your sweet time. I'm trying to go for a walk here. Krista woke me up early because we are really trying to hold each other accountable in life, and trying to stick to our goals of being awesome and getting stuff done. So she's like, tomorrow I'll wake up early, get a workout in. So walking the dogs is my workout, except for when they stop and take their time, because I'm not walking. Oh, Abby's poopy number 2. Gotta go pick it up. I'm a very emotional person. Anybody that knows me, I'm very emotional. I show my emotions, like when something makes me sad, I cry, I laugh, I'm angry. Not like very good at sharing my feelings, I would say. So I guess that's kind of like backwards, but so I've been like processing this whole engagement and everything. I'm like, every like moment I get to like sit and think about it, like I replay what Michael said to me, and it's just so beautiful. I'm gonna have that for the rest of my life, and it's like I'm never gonna stop remembering it. It was so awesome. It's just the words he said, the way he got down, all the sounds, what it looked like, my friends. Oh, my eyes get teary right now. Like, I know he tells me that they had been planning something completely different for a while, and at the end I tell him, like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, no matter what you would have done, I would have loved it. As long as there was the ring and the question, and it's just, if it was honest and real and it came from you and that's what you want, that's what I want. It doesn't matter what way he did it, but I'm glad he did it, and I'm so excited, and I'm so nervous, I'm so happy, and now I have like tons of other goals that I have to like work on on top of the goals that I had set for myself. So maybe starting this project at this time was a really good idea, because there's no way that I don't want to remember all of this. Like, the more and more I think about how little memories that I have, like, on a day basis that I can't really specifically remember. Like, I don't want to chance not remembering something beautiful like that. So grateful for all my friends that were there, that got to take pictures and video and share in that experience, so that one day we can look back and talk about it again and like have all the same memories. I'm definitely on cloud 9 when people say, you know, oh, I was on cloud 9 when I got engaged or whatever. Like, I'm on that. Whatever it is that they say that you're on, I'm on it. There's something beautiful and like freeing of knowing that there's a certainty that something is going to happen. Like, I was telling that Crystal yesterday when I was talking to her that there's like this freedom of like reassurance of knowing that it's like solid, right? Like, when you're dating somebody, you never know, so that they always have an option to opt out at any time, for any reason, anytime. And like, when you're engaged, I mean, I guess that's still a possibility. That's why you're engaged before you get married. But like, the solidity of it, like it's true. It's not just words anymore. It's an action plan. I don't know, it's beautiful, and it's like empowering almost. Like, I feel like I can relax about that part of my life, like not be jealous. I know that I'm not that jealous outwardly, but on the inside I'm a very jealous person. I'm a Scorpio, so like stuff like that will kind of like, I'll have the freedom of not being jealous. I mean, I'm still going to be jealous, but like knowing that like he's committed to me, and I know that he's mine. I don't know how to explain it. It's just crazy. It feels so crazy to be engaged and know that I'm gonna marry the love of my life since I was 15. My one true love. Like, that's all I've ever seen him as. And now I'm gonna get to marry him, and I don't ever have a doubt in my life that he doesn't love me as much as I love him. Now I know he does. I guess that makes me feel, I mean, I guess that's what I feel. It's just cloud 9. Freaking cloud 9. Okay, I felt like I really had to like say that out loud. I mean, I would want to write it down in my own journal and diary and everything, but there's just something about like being able to say it, and like my cheeks hurt. I haven't been able to stop smiling since like every time I look at my fiance, I can't help but smile. Like, I'm just smiling all the time. Like, my cheeks freaking hurt. Probably can't see because of the sun, but yep. Alright, I guess I'm done talking about that for now. I mean, I'm not done talking about it, but I don't want to bother you guys anymore with it. Whoever's watching this, Natalie, in the future, when you get to see this, you love Michael so much, and don't ever forget it. Never, ever, 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 okay? He loves you, and you love him, and it's never stopped. And we both knew, since we were 15, that there was something extra special between us, and it's never gonna go away. So don't ever forget about it. Love it more with every day that you get. And every chance you get. Love each other. Finish my walk with the doggies now. These lovely kitties. I love you, Michael.